Alright, welcome back to Matt's Math and More. Today we're working on lesson 6-1. It's the beginning of a new unit. The new unit's on just putting together situation equations and solution equations. And it sounds really complicated, but once you get into it, it's pretty easy. As long as you can remember these four things. There's only four operations in math. There's addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And they undo each other. You want to undo addition, you subtract. You want to undo division, you multiply. If you can remember those concepts, you'll be able to switch between a situation equation and a solution equation. All right, tonight's homework is lesson 6-1. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go back into the workbook, and we're going to look at this practice 6-1. We'll look at what we did during class and go through a couple examples, and then hopefully you're all set for your homework. Now, I see how a bunch of you are looking scared because this is some scary kind of new unit. Don't be scared. It's not like some big shark attack or something horrible like that. You'll be okay. Okay, let's check out practice problem 5. It says a car odometer showed 6,437 and 5/10 miles at the end of the trip. So that's how much you ended up with. How many miles did the odometer show at the beginning of the trip if the car was driven 22.3 miles? So fairly straightforward problem, but we're going to look at it in terms of a situation equation. So like, here's the situation. At the end, so the total is the situation, 6,437.5 miles. That's like the situation. That's the total of the trip. We drove 422.3 miles, and want to know is what did it say at the very beginning of the trip? So the answer has to equal this. So basically it's saying 6,437 and 5/10 miles equals 422.3. Is it going to be add, subtract, multiply, divide, plus n, and you know it's going to be added to n. So that's a situation equation. How do you turn that into a solution equation? Pretty easy. 6,437.5. I'm going to keep it the number. I'm going to keep this number. I'm going to keep this variable. Remember I said in the beginning of the video, the opposite of addition is subtraction. And basically all I did was switch this to from a situation equation to a solution equation. 6,437 and 5/10 minus 422.3 equals n. And then you just go do your math. Ooh, shark attack. Wow, that was crazy. But anyway, those daydreams get to you. Anyway, going back to our problem, let's just solve this situation equation, solution equation, and here's our answer. So one thing I've noticed, so make sure when you're adding and subtracting, you remember to line up those decimals. That's a huge difference. 2, 5, we got a 1. And so in the beginning, the odometer read 6,015 and 2/10 miles. Pretty much, you know, everybody knew from the beginning this was going to be a subtraction problem. It's just using this method, this way of thinking mathematically to get ourselves to a subtraction problem. Whenever you're doing addition or subtraction, you could set up a breakaway or a break apart. This break apart helps you think about math and helps you determine what the correct equation will be.